What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Best Kept Secret, and we're here to do another breakdown. I got a nice track for y'all. I know a lot of people sleep on this guy, and they don't really think he's very talented or lyrical. But French Montana, he's came out, Coke Boys, mixtapes. He's had the stigma of not being able to stand on his own, make his own music, always having notable guest features. But I think in the recent years, French has shown us that he can do a mixture of both. He can hold it down solo, but we know French is always going to give us the projects with the best features. And whenever we get a Rick Ross and we get a John Legend with a French Montana, it's going to be crazy. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is French Montana, John Legend, Rick Ross, Touch the Sky. This is off of his album that came out, They Got Amnesia. I know a lot of people slept on that, but he's going to show you why. We're going to check it out. Let's go.
First out the gate. Go flood him.
Oh, I really like how this is going.
It's that Moroccan Sahara.
Talk to him, French.
The ocean at. Montana, turn up till you can't turn. Hey, I'm past different. 5 bitches, I sax fifth them. They smoke weed, but them Moroccan hash different. Glass box to glass whipping. 101 bag different. Born Muslim, but the tag Christian.
All right, French. I see what you're doing, French. You going lyrical on me, French? Born Muslim, but the tag Christian. The play on religion. Muslim, Christianity, Islam. He's already giving you, and people say French can rap, obviously it's basic, but as somebody that's a wordsmith, a lyricist, that's very witty, very clever.
Golden Beach Mansion, 2002 Steve Francis, too hard for your weak glances. They tried to break the bond like Will and Jada, and when they drop the bond, I'm a free to waiver.
They try to break the bond like Will and Jada. The bond, the sacred bond of marriage, trying to break his bond. People saying that he's not talented, he can't make music, he's not a lyricist, he's not conducive to hip hop. Coke got a bad rep. French was a Coke boy, obviously. That's his brand, that's his mixtapes, what he's based it off. Being from New York, he's got a bad rep of creating Atlanta music. Even though French is from New York, he has a sound that is down south. Because he was coming around that time with Gucci Mane, Jeezy. He was around those types of musicians. So obviously, steel sharpens steel, iron sharpens iron. You start to gain some of those traits. That's why he has a sound. He doesn't sound, obviously, New York. He has a ranging sound.
Cop cribs by the kilometers, cruising through Medina. Black Hawks rising like the Phoenix. 6 feet, they don't get more under. Till then, glass floors with the pit bulls under. Competition full of tricks and bundles. That's a sucker sport. Couldn't beat us in the streets, so they won in court.
Competition, tricks, and bundles. He's talking about how the music industry and a lot of artists are using selling tickets, T-shirts, bundling gifts in order to entice fans to purchase their music. A lot of artists are against that, and you have a lot of artists participate in that to boost their album sales. French is like, I don't need to do the tips and tricks. My numbers are what they are. And I respect him saying that. And he said also, couldn't beat us in the street, so they won in court. Obviously referencing that people that were dealing in the streets, they weren't of that life. They weren't cut of that ilk, of that cloth. So what they did was they couldn't beat the streets. But now you're in court, you ratted, you snitched, you weren't faithful, you didn't abide by the street rules, you won in court. But eventually what happens is everybody times come. And that's what French is saying on his track. I like where he's taking us. And French is really lyric. Like if you break it down what he's saying, some of it is very elegant, very simple, but it's very multi-layered.
Don't get me started. I crib the card from New York, but ain't no squares in my garden.
Okay, French. I'm from New York, but ain't no squares in my garden. Okay, Ross.
Let it drop back on these clowns, my head in the clouds. Whoever did me foul, she regretting it now. I play the music loud when I'm dicking it down. I decorate the crib, they call it nostalgia. I bet the way I live, they find it arousing. It is what it is, impeccable housing. Alkaline water, blue champagne. I went to Jacob with a duffel on my campaign. Fast money, still I suffer from my lack of patience. Back to basics, broke nigga vaccinations. Me and French, Hall of Fame coming off the bench. A Richard Millie, new McLaren, and the baddest bitch. My door's butterfly for the summertime. Top floor, the Faina when she one of mine.
That was fire. And that's just going to go over a lot of people's heads. My door's butterfly for the summertime. In the summertime, there's butterflies out. So he's basically, it's a play on words. It's a multi. Butterflies in summertime. Butterfly doors open, summertime, attracting the oh my God. Ross B, y'all have to listen. Ross is layered.
The lobster ravioli, and that's for the guys. As the sun set, my hitters on the rise.
As the sun set, my hitters on the rise. Ross. Sir, Ross.
Don't it feel like the rain's on my side? 'Cause when it feels right,
Y'all be saying these dudes don't be rapping. They be rapping. You just gotta process it. That boy John Legend, boy. Oh, talk to him, John. I love this track. That violin that's playing, whoever did that, shout out to Young Bird, Hitmaker. He made this beat. Shout out to French. Shout out to John Legend. Shout out to Rick Ross. Excellent lyricism all the way through. I know y'all give my boy French a hard time. I know y'all give Ross somewhat a hard time. Whenever you add John Legend and Rick Ross together, that's automatically a classic. Then you add French's introspectiveness into the record, and it just made pop. I love this record. One of my favorite records. I've played it a lot. I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, be willing and be open to listening to artists that you might hear one song and maybe not like that song, but you never know until you go through the catalog. You might find multiple songs. That's how you find some of your favorite artists. You know, so be willing to be open to listening to more than one genre and more particularly one subset of songs. Like there's a whole R&B, rap, trap, drill. Just try to listen to multifaceted layers of music to understand and just give people a chance. And, you know, with that being said, that was my breakdown. You know, I didn't really have to get too introspective on this one. I just like this record. Very simple, very elegant. Anytime you listen to Rick Ross, he makes you feel like you're wealthy. Call it rich nigga music. So shout out to French, shout out to John Legend, shout out to Rick Ross. I appreciate y'all much more than y'all know. We'll continue to go and grow. Best kept secret. I love y'all. Hope y'all stay safe. Yeah, stay warm. You know, we're in winter time. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.